Okay, hi. Thank you very much for joining this series. In our previous episode, I explained what the MasterCash matrix is all about and what the one app principle actually is. So, just a recap. So, for those who couldn't catch up that video, I recommend you go back and watch the previous video, which is entitled the matrix explained. Okay, so the MasterCash matrix explained. Grab that one, you can understand everything. So just a recap, we said that the one app principle with which the MasterCash complan works with makes you receive payment starting from level 2. Okay, so your level 2 payment, that's your first earnings, and then your second earnings come at level 3 in the system. And then we also finalize on the metrics by letting you know the total number of levels you have, 1 to 3, and how the earnings come about. So look up from the previous video and you can see more about this particular matrix. Now I want to go a little further and give you a tabulated view of how the earnings are actually calculated for you. So if you pick the various matrices that we have in your personal pool, okay, remember that we have a lot of pools in MasterCash. Now this explanation is related to the personal pool. In another video I'll show you about the global pool and the other pools, but in the personal pool, this is the pool that you build the system yourself. So you enter and you build a team by recommending and recruiting other people to join you in your team. But in the global pool and other pools, it works differently, although they all use the same matrix formula to actually calculate your earnings. So I'll zoom into that later on. But then, just as I was saying, in the personal pool, there are 3 matrices. We have the silver matrix, we have the gold matrix, and we also have the diamond matrix. So in the silver matrix, this is how your earnings are distributed. So you start up with $10, and then this $10 is paid to an upline. Okay, you start up with $10, and then your earnings start from level 2, remember. So in level 2, there will be 4 people for you. If you look at the tree, there will be 4 people for you. Each of them giving you $10 makes $40. And then in level 3, you will have 8 people, each of them giving you $20, making $160. If you recap the previous video, you understand why level 2 they'll be giving you $20. So you make a total of $200 in the silver matrix of the personal pool. Now in this, you have an internal upgrade of $20 you do. Internal upgrade has to do with you being able to move from level 2 to level 3, qualifying yourself to be able to earn level 3. You will have to do an internal upgrade, that is moving from level 2 to level 3. That is where you pay $20 to an upline. Then we have an external upgrade you do, which is $50. That is moving from this silver matrix to the next matrix. You do an upgrade of $50, which we call the external upgrade from this matrix. That one is also paid to an upline in the system. Okay. Then you do a maintenance fee of $10. Remember, your total earnings expected in the silver matrix is $200, and you have spent this so far and that so far. So maintenance fee of $10. Then the matrix total amount that will be left for you to carry home will be $120. Now this matrix will reset, so you spend $10 out of this to reset the silver matrix, whilst you take $110 home. Now in your first cycle, that's what you are earning, but in your second cycle onwards, you will earn more, because in your second cycle you will not be doing external upgrade. So this external upgrade fee is actually added to your total earning you carry home. So in your second cycle of the silver matrix, you do not do external upgrade, hence your earnings are more, and it continues like that through the subsequent cycles of the same matrix. Now, because you do an upgrade fee of $50 here, which actually rolls you onto the next mattress, which is called a gold mattress. So you see here, there's no startup fee because you're not paying anything to start up. There is an upgrade you have made from here that unlocks this gold mattress. Okay, so in the gold mattress, remember the mattress tree is the same 62 people will follow you here. So here you still have 4 people in your level 2. Each of them will be contributing $50 to you, making $200. Here you still have 8 people in your level 3. Each of them contributing $100 to you, give you $800. In total, you make $1,000 in the gold mattress. Now, out of this $1,000, you are spending $100 to do internal upgrade. That is from level 2 to level 3 of your gold mattress. You will do an internal upgrade of $100 that will be paid to an upline in your mattress. Then you do also an external upgrade of $250. External upgrade, meaning this upgrade will unlock the next mattress for you, the diamond mattress of $250. Then you will do a maintenance fee of $50, making a total of $400. That is what you will spend out of your $1,000 that you will earn from here. Remember, this money will be paid to you by downlines, and you also make these payments to uplines. So it's what you receive that you pay people up there. There's not any money coming from your personal pocket, so to say. So in the first cycle of the gold mattress, you would have earned a total of $600 cash hole. Now remember, just as in the silver mattress, here in the second cycle going, you do not do external $250 upgrade, so it will be added to your total earning, making $850. Remember, you did an external upgrade here, which implies that you have unlocked the diamond mattress. There's no startup fee because it's an upgrade that unlocks this mattress for you. So remember, now still you have 8 people in your level 2, just as you have had in the previous mattresses. Each of them will be contributing a $250 because that is what you used to unlock this one. So each of them $250. 4 people will give you a total of $1,000. And then in level 3 you have 8 people, each of them giving you $500. It's always a double of what is given here. So $500 will give you $4,000. In total, you'd have earned $5,000. Here you will do an internal upgrade of $500, meaning upgrade from level 2 to level 3. And there is no external upgrade because from this mattress, there's no other mattress to continue. So you don't do any external upgrade. Then you do a maintenance fee of $100, which then leaves your total earning at $4,400 in the first cycle, and the same thing will continue in the second cycle and subsequent cycle. Remember, in the personal pool, your total potential earning is $5,120 just by starting with $10. This is the potential. This is the huge potential. This is why we say with MasterCash, with little you can earn so much, and this is just in the personal pool. Okay, if you look up here, we are saying that in each of the level you have 12 payments to receive. Here you are receiving from 4 people, here you are receiving from 8 people, making 12. The same thing applies to this level, these 2 levels, and then these 2 levels as well in these various matrices. So in total, you are receiving 12 payments in each matrix, and then it has a lifetime reset, which means that after you receive all the 8 payments, the system will automatically reset you to start this matrix again. So this silver matrix can have 5 cycles, 10 cycles, 20 cycles, up to infinity, lifetime reset. The same applies to the gold matrix, and the same applies to the diamond matrix. Okay, so this is just to explain to you the earning potential in a tabulated form for the personal pool. In another video, I will share with you how the earning potential is with the global pool and also the junior accelerator pool, as well as the leadership pool that we have put into the system. Right? Send me your questions, send me your comments, and then I'll respond to them. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye bye.